we go. What's up, Drunken Chef? How you doing, man? Staying out of this heat. I got two on. It's been a hot one today. BS Barbecue. What's up, man? It's going. Just another 100-degree day in Texas. What y'all up to this Saturday evening? Staying indoors. Oh, there's old Ted. What's up, Ted? How's that Bud Light tasting? It tastes good after working my butt off all deadgum day in the yard. Cleaning up my yard, brush hogging. That gum heat wasn't no joke today. Damn, you're in Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, it's freaking hot. The only good thing y'all got going is y'all don't have the deadgum humidity we have here. But still, man, hot's hot. 111 degrees. It's freaking hot. I think I got about 103 here. 111 degrees. Damn. It's freaking hot. Y'all ain't checked BS Barbecue out. Y'all need to go check him out. He's building a pretty good looking smoker over there on his channel. I just happened to be rolling through my news feed one day. On my YouTube feed one day and seen it. Pretty nice looking smoker. Yeah, deadgum Dallas is always hot, Ted. It's a concrete jungle. All them cities down in there are hot. Concrete. Yeah, I was debating on whether I was gonna fire my pit up today. I just went ahead and reverse seared some thick pork chops and a couple of ribeyes for the family. I had to do that too extravagant. And I'm debating on whether I want to shoot a video tomorrow or not. It's freaking hot. I'm ready to take a break. I got 3 videos already uploaded. Already edited that I got to upload, so I can take a few weeks off. You're welcome, BS Barbecue. We got 4 on. Yeah, BS was building a real good looking smoker, man. I liked it. Yeah, I just got through cooking on it, man. I just, Ted, I reverse seared some thick bone-in cowboy ribeyes and some thick ribeye pork chops. Kids ate the pork chops, and me and the old lady eat the steak. My favorite way to do them. Right there at the end of a hot cook like that, I took and sprayed that whole thing down with some cooking oil. Keep it from rusting too much. Got to keep it seasoned up. Well, said we have 4, now we're back down to 3. That's the most I've ever had 4 minutes in. Feels good out here now compared to earlier, though. Feels good. How big was that smoker you was building, BS? I think it was a 100. It was a 150 gallon, wasn't it, or equivalent? Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're gonna build a deadgum pit, you need to put you a big firebox on it. That is the easiest way for fire management, is to have a 101 gallons. Yeah, you were making that one out of pipe, if I remember correctly. But yeah, when you're building a firebox for that pit, you make it big. You move that fire up and down in it, and you got way more freedom. Excuse me. If you put you a big firebox on there, that the whole total length of my pit back there is 84 inches from end to end, and I made the firebox 40 inches long, almost half. When I'm doing my briskets, my big thick cuts of meat, I move that fire all the way up in the front and keep it up in the front. And then when I'm searing steaks and cooking something real hot like chicken, I move that fire back toward the exchange, and it helps out. So if you're gonna build you a smoker, put you an oversized firebox on it, and you won't be mad that you did. We won't lose this live stream like we lost one other day. Yeah, mine's 3/8 of an inch thick, and the next one I build, I'm gonna try to find some 1/2 inch pipe or heavier. You get something that thick, it'd be just like an insulated firebox. I'm not a fan of insulated fireboxes. I like to stick my wood up on the top of the firebox and dry it out. If you're insulated too good, you don't get as much smoke flavor on your meat. Yeah, you'll burn less wood, but with burning less wood comes that sacrifice of not getting as much smoke. What's up, Quint? How you doing, man? Staying cool where you at? My firebox is 40 inches long. It's a 24-inch piece of 3/8 inch pipe. It's a 24-inch Schedule 40 pipe, standard wall, 40 inches long. 40 inches long. It's a 250-gallon smoker back there. 84 inches long, 30-inch diameter. 30-inch diameter. If I would have went by the Feldon's calculator on that, it would have been like a 30-inch firebox or 32-inch firebox. And I was like, man, that ain't freaking right. Dang, 81 in Iowa? That's nice. That's deadgum nice. I wish it was 81 here. Heck, I bet it still ain't even deadgum about 94, 95 degrees here. It's still 95 degrees here. My stack is a 6-inch Schedule 40 piece of pipe coming off the top of my collector right there, and it's about 4 foot tall off the top of that collector. So actually, total length, including the collector, from the bottom of the collector to the top of the stack is 48 inches. Or actually, no, it's more than that. It's deadgum 48. It's actually 55 inches, including the smoke collector. That smoke collector's almost 7 inches wide. I always make my smoke collectors 1 inch taller than the diameter, outside diameter of the pipe. Give me the large of orange. And I smell like an 8 Mario Kart. Is that fast enough for you? I want to build me a 500 gallon, but I'm having hell finding a deadgum 500 gallon tank right now at a decent price. What's the first thing you're gonna cook on your pit, BS, or did you finish it? I hadn't been back to your channel in a while. Well, I say, well, I've been working nights for 2.5 weeks. Not on that pit, I haven't. So I got a little cheap Walmart grill that I'd run on charcoal, and I'll do some fish on there. If I do fish on that, I put some tinfoil down. I don't want that fish juice getting in my smoker. It'll stink that son of a gun up. But yeah, I do smoke fish from time to time. Mainly just done them on my pellet smokers. I really hadn't done them on stick burner because I don't feel like, unless I had a ton of fish to smoke, I ain't gonna freaking justify firing that big pit up just to smoke a few little pieces of fish. I'll just put it on my pellet smoker. But I've done them. I like taking them redfish and smoking them on the half shell with some lemon and some Cajun seasoning. Yeah, tanks are hard to find right now, man. I could find 250 gallons all day long, which would work for the firebox, but I want to go with thicker metal. But 500 and 1,000 gallon tanks are hard to find in my area right now. I have seen a good deal on one a while back. I wish I'd jumped on it, but I didn't. Not done yet. COVID has you down. Nope. Cook them. Hey man, ribs is the perfect first cook on any smoker when you're trying to figure your smoker out, get used to it. Hopefully you get good, man. Hope that COVID don't keep you down too long. Well, there's Panchucko. Y'all need to go check Panchucko out. He's got a YouTube channel. He does some cooking on too. It's not too bad. I didn't even know Panchucko had a YouTube channel. I seen one of his shorts the other day, so I went and watched it. I gave him a subscribe. Yeah, we got 6 people in here now. Oh, you got you a Conker like George with 805's got. Man, that's pretty intriguing. I might look into getting one of them. I like doing that rotisserie style cooking. That's some cool stuff. That dead gum pork cheddar that he did in that Smoking Joe's competition, man, that was off the freaking chain. I would have tore that up. That shit looked good. Oh yeah, man. I get more eggs than I know what to freaking do with most of the time. I really got too many hens. I got 26 laying hens running around here total. Back when everybody got laid off for the COVID and the pandemic and all that stuff, I went ahead and bought me some deadgum hens just in case we went back to the old pioneer days and stuff really got rough. So I ain't bought store eggs. I ain't bought store-bought eggs in years. I've always had these laying hens. But yep, fresh eggs all day long. More than I know what to do with most of the time. They slowed down this heat a little bit. I was getting about 3 dozen a week. You gonna do a video when you do your first cook on that Conker, Quint? I bet you can do some awesome deadgum whole chickens on that thing, man. That'd be awesome. You can't beat a deadgum wood-fired rotisserie chicken. That's some good eating. What's up, Koopy? Yeah, the fresh eggs got that bright them yard eggs got that bright orange yolk in them. Real healthy for you. Real healthy for you. You've never done a video? You was I think they were talking about you on Smoking Joe's last night live feed. Someone said you was gonna start a channel. Yeah, if y'all live closer, I'd sure as heck hook you up with some eggs. I need to go dead and check out the results from the competition, man. I know Triple B and his competitor were in a tight race. Race. I wonder if he won. Gonna do your pork loin? Hell yeah! Just take that pork loin to 140 and you'll be all good. Internal temp. I think Smoking Joe put a video out on that. I don't know. I wonder if there's a way I can share the screen on this. We can look for it. Maybe I don't have enough subscribers for that yet. Manage. Don't have access to this feature. Nope, I can't share my screen. It won't let me. Triple B one? Hell yeah. I ain't kept up with nothing all day. I worked all night last night, got home, and I slept for about 3 hours, and I got up and I started brush hogging the pastures and mowing and weed eating and all kind of stuff. Yeah, I seen where he had a live feed, but he had the video set to private, so I couldn't see who the next round matchups and stuff were. Or due to 17th. Oh, Triple B got the bye. Heck yeah, I'm glad he did. That's good for him. Yep, that's good for him. Get him a little bit of an advantage there. I don't know if I had to pick a clear-cut winner at this point, man. I'm thinking, just based off of what I seen, I think 805 Barbecue Junkie's a force to be reckoned with, man. That dead gum pork cheddar that he did, man, that was so freaking good. Hey, Trump Master's a sleeper in this competition, man. He ain't got nothing to lose, and he's got the aesthetics to his cooks down too. Them dead gum ribs look freaking good, dude. Oh, they're making them guys do desserts. Dang, man, that's dirty. Got a face Lance with a dessert. That sucks. Cooking a dead gum dessert on the smoker, man, that ain't no easy feat. That ain't no easy feat at all. Yeah, Gorilla Joe was another one that I was impressed for. I gave him a subscribe after that. I never checked him out. He's a small channel, but he won't be after this competition. He does some quality stuff. Yeah, trumpet master his dead gum pork ribs, man. They were on point. They looked dead gum good. As far as presentation wise goes. To get far in that competition right there, you're gonna have to have your food's got to look good, but you got to present it in a way that catches the viewer's eyes and gets them votes too. It's got to look good to the eye. And Trump Master and George, they definitely have that down, man. Yep, they definitely have that down. No, they all got conkers after that, huh? Now George ain't the only one that's got an advantage with the conker. Now everybody's fixing to use them. That's cool. How much are them conkers? I ain't even looked at them. I need to. Go check out 805 Barbecue Junkie, Ted, and he's got a lot of videos on that conker. It's a pretty much a an electric rotisserie with some long rods that you put through the meat, and it does a rotisserie over an open fire. You cook all kind of. He's done all kind of meat on there. He did a brisket on it. It looked pretty dead good the other day. He's done briskets. He's done pork loins, chickens, anything you can think of on that conker. George has done it, and it looks good too. $289? That ain't bad at all, man. I might make a deadgum homemade one. Look and see what them components look like. I wouldn't think you need you some stainless steel all stock and some a deadgum electric motor. I would think that's all you would need for that. Might check into it and make my own homemade conker. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go grab a beer. If y'all don't mind, give me a like on this video, please. All right, I'm back. Thank you for the likes, fellas. $289 from Amazon. I'm about to look that up on my phone. Oh, we got somebody else. Oh, we had 7. How they gone? This one I'm looking at's $179. They got a bat. You probably got everything with it. You probably got the bed, the baskets, and all that stuff with it, huh? Didn't you, Quint? How's my pit running in the rain? Be honest with you, I really don't know. I haven't had the chance to run it in the rain, but I will do it one day just to find out. If you can run your pit, if your pit will run in deadgum in the cold, it'll run in the rain. I know that sucker will work in the cold just fine. Burn a little more wood up. You bought the bundle? Yeah, just a regular conker setup with the rods is $179. It's a pretty simple setup too. Pretty simple setup. I don't know if I can find a way to keep my camera equipment dry. Maybe I'll do a smoke in the rain, show y'all what that's like. If it ever lines up that way in the summertime. Oh, there's my cock back there. I think I'm fly on with that camera. Get a tent. Yeah, I've got some of them ones from Walmart. Those deadgum 10x10s. I tried to use them here on a video a while back, and it throws messed up shadows, and you got to move too much stuff around. Too much deadgum work in the heat, so I just rather tough it out. That's actually right over here on this side of my computer is my barn. I'm thinking about building a lean-to off of this barn, extending out to the edge of that pit right there. That way I have some dead shade and stuff. What's up, Mike G? Yeah, that's what I was looking at. That's a little bitty dead gun motor on that Conco, man. It's a little bitty motor, but it packs a punch, I guess. Yeah, Quint. Yeah, you can run that pellet smoker in the winter. Heck, I got a Rectech. I run it in the rain many a times. That dead gum thing's waterproof. It won't mess up. I ran it in the pouring down. I got caught one day smoking some stuff on it, and it got freaking poured on. That sucker kept on trucking. It didn't mess up. So, how do I move my pit? So I've got a 3-point attachment on my tractor. It's a forklift attachment. When I wanna pick it up, I get up underneath it and I pick it up with my tractor. That dead gum pit weighs 1,300 pounds. One day I may mount it on a trailer. I was just in a hurry to get that thing built, start using it. What was on the pit? So I did some reverse seared cowboy ribeyes, some reverse seared thick cut pork chops for the family. Smoked them for about an hour and a half, 2 hours with some dirty smoke, and then I moved them over there on the firebox side right next to the baffle. Threw me some more logs on there, or actually 2 more logs on there, and got that heat up. Seared the heck out of them. That's good eating. Just like I did in my tomahawk ribeye video. Yeah, I keep that ball valve open all the time. So, I mean, you can put your hand on the very bottom of that pit back there, and it's not hot. All that heat goes up in the top and then exits down at great level because of the smoke collector. So even when my temp's running 400 degrees, the very bottom of that pit probably ain't but maybe 180, 200 degrees. You can put your hand on the bottom of it, but you can't put your hand on the top of it. So I leave that ball valve open. I don't lose no heat. They don't make sure all that great grease. I got 2 ball valves on it. I've got one. Well, let me move my chair right quick. I've got one on the firebox end right there, and I got one over here on the smoke collector end. You got to have that one down there by the firebox end, because if you that grease piles up too much on that end over there, you're gonna catch your shit on fire. And the reason it's an 1.5 inch ball valve, I blew a hole in the bottom of it, because that propane tank, I took it and I flipped it upside down and put all those nipples and stuff coming off the bottom. But I made that one down there 1.5 inches so I can wash the inside of my pit out with a water hose. And then those 3/4 inch valves, they get clogged up. Make cleaning it out a lot easier. Mr. Panther 23. Yeah, it'll sink. So I've got it kind of I've got it. You can't see it, but there's some 2x4s up underneath it, and they're still sticking up about a deadgum 1/2 inch above the ground. But it was sitting on 2x4s when I originally set it, so it is sinking. Eventually, I have to pick it back up and do that. I really need to paint the legs and rails to keep them from rusting. I've just been spraying them down with oil, but I need to paint that stuff. Silly Lith, what's up, man? How you doing? You in Dallas too? Your dog, TN4, says hello. Let's see. You have a dam between the firebox and cook chamber to keep grease from running back into the firebox. So on the inside of them, those propane tanks, they got a little overlap where that cap welds onto the pipe, and there is a little bit of a lip in there that keeps the grease from running over down on that firebox side. So it would have to get about a half inch, well, about an inch deep in grease for it to run over and get in that cap. In my fire management video that I'll finish editing one of these days, I'll show you all that in that one. Thank you, man. Thank you, Mr. Panther 23. Yeah, man, that's why I started this channel. I wanted to show y'all everything I do. A lot of the channels, they show you the highlights, and for people that know how to do the cooks and stuff, the short and sweet videos is where it's at, But I like putting fire management in my videos so you guys can get an idea of how you want to run it. Not everybody runs their fire the same, but that's how I run mine with this smoker. That's how it works. And like I said the other day, everything I do on this channel, y'all are going to see it. There ain't going to be no secrets kept. There ain't going to be no turn the camera off to make something right. If I screw up, you're going to see it. When I do good, you're going to see it. Haven't officially had a failed video yet, although I came pretty close on a dead gum pork butt I smoked like a brisket. That video will drop Tuesday. I just about overcooked that son of a gun and almost wasn't able to slice it. But then I seen Chud released one last week, so he beat me to it. Thought I was going to be the first one to do that. Running the old country Brazos. You cut that baffle out of that Brazos yet? That's the number one problem I have with my Brazos. That damn baffle put the hot spot right in the middle of the pit. I keep wanting to buy a workhorse pit, but deep down I know I don't have the time to run an offset. I have to settle for a Weber Kettle or SNS. Yoder 640. Yeah, man, you just got to do what works for you, Mr. Panther. Me, I make time to run my offset. Really don't have time, but I make time. My old lady gets mad at me sometimes. I spend too much time in front of the pit. But just depends on what I feel like doing one day. If I don't feel like sitting out here by this fire, then I'll use my pellet grill. But depends on what I'm smoking too, man. I'm not going to do a brisket on a pellet smoker. I don't care what anybody says. That brisket will go on my stick burner all the time. Splits I'm running? Yeah, 16 to 18 inches, Ted. 16 to 18 inches. And anywhere from about 4 to 2 inches in diameter. Somewhere in there. You ain't cut it out? Nah, you need to, man. I've got some of my first videos I did on my cell phone. My crappy videos were done on that old country. I cut the baffle out and I replaced it over the top of the fire grate and tacked it on, and then I put you don't have to put a smoke collector on your old country, but I would at least doing what Riley Smoke did with his, and putting some of that flashing on and make your stack taller. And put some fire. Well, no, you got a 1/4-inch firebox on that. You ain't got to put no fire grate in there. Don't run no fire grate in it. Put your fire directly on the bottom of it. And it'll run a lot better for you. Yep, old ladies. They don't like us sitting at the smoker. We pay too much attention to the smoker, not to them. They get upset. Yeah. It's a good thing, Ted. Ain't no problem, man. Ain't no problem. You ever got anything? You need anything with the smoking related or whatever, dude? You just ask me. You can take that old country Brazos and make that into one of them $3,000 smokers with just a few little easy mods. First by cutting that that baffle plate out and then putting you a stack extension on, or cutting that stack off and putting you a smoke collector on it if you got the means to do it. And that sucker will run like a champ. Once you take that baffle out, that's going to run good. Like I said, I sold my old country. I just wasn't using it no more. It's easier to just throw whole splits on that 250 gallon. It don't burn that much more wood than my old country did. On a 12-hour cook, I probably burn about maybe 4 to 6 pieces more of wood than I would on that old country. It ain't nothing, man. It ain't nothing. Got 9 people on. Yeah, if anybody wants to get the stick burner game, I highly recommend starting with the Old Country Brazos. That Old Country Brazos is a decent pit. It's not bad. Like I said, you got to do a few little modifications on it, but you can put out just as good a cue as you can on the workhorses and those Franklins and the fat stacks and the mill scales for a quarter of the price. That workhorse pit is nice though. It's slightly bigger than the 1969. I think is the biggest one, but it's slightly bigger than the Old Country is. Yeah, Brisket Matic's got some good videos on him. He's got a Pecos. He's got the one that's got fin metal on it. He just did a video with that fire brick down in the bottom of it. And a lot of these guys are starting to figure out that if you build that fire down in the bottom, it'll work way better than it ever will with a grader or basket. Yeah, I tell you what, Panchucko, when you do upgrade to a decent smoker, you're going to thank that Oklahoma Joe for getting you ready for it. Because if you can run a decent fire on an Oklahoma Joe and you get to something that's better than that, like that Old Country or something that you bought from an individual, running that fire is going to be a breeze to you compared to fighting it on that Oklahoma Joe. Yeah, Moberg's a high dollar. But hey, man, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, steel is high as heck. I keep my eye on the steel prices. I priced some 4x8 quarter-inch steel here a while back. It was $550 a sheet. That's probably more than that now. $6,800. I don't know, man. That's a bit steep. Everybody else's backyard pits are around $4,000-ish. I like the Moberg pits though. They are nice. They're very nice. Moberg's got a good pit. Yeah, damn Humvee S barbecue. What kind of pit is behind me, Mr. Panther? I like watches too. That pit behind me is I built that pit. Oh, the watch on my wrist, man. That's just a Samsung Galaxy watch that I put a band on from Amazon and put a cover on it and silvered it out, chromed it out. Ain't nothing special. It's a smart watch. This daggum watch here is dinged up. I welded in it, and daggum screen's all cracked up and buckshot hitting it. And I've had it for about 2 years. I'm heck on a daggum watch. I'll break one quick. This son of a gun here is tough. Lone Star, yeah, Lone Star's got a good little pit. Yeah, you're gonna pay for it. If you get somebody to build you a pit, you're not gonna get out spend more than about $3,000 out. You're looking at spending $3,000 right off the bat, even if you get somebody that's not well known for building pits. If I was to take and build a little 24-inch, just a regular size pit at a 24-inch pipe, take that 24-inch pipe. So the deal is with pipe, most of the places around here won't sell it to you, in 8, 10-foot pieces. You got to buy a 20-foot joint. A 20-foot joint of that pipe's probably about close to about $2,000, $3,000 for Schedule 40. And then all your square tubing, your expanded metal. Heck, to build a small pit right now, it probably cost me about $1,600 just out of my pocket with consumables and all that crap. Price of metal is ridiculous right now. But a lot of people don't realize, we all look at these pits and think, damn, man, that's a lot of money. But then you got to think about the people that are building them too. Not only do they got all that material in it, but then what those guys think that what their time's worth too, though. Yeah, I've got 13. It took me about $1,200 to build that pit back there, and the thermometers, everything that's involved in it, and then then my time. I spent 4.5 days on it, so my time, I'm welding. It's $50 an hour, man. I'm high dollar, man. After watching Mike and Jeremy produce great barbecue on the process, I knew I didn't need better than that. Yeah. Damn, you got $500. That's a steal, dude. You did good on that. I bought mine for deadgum. It was on sale at Academy with 20% off. I got it for $850 after taxes. I've been looking at them big field smokers, man. They're nice looking. The only and it's a minor knock. The only knock I got on them is I don't think their fireboxes are quite as big as I would like. I would like a bigger firebox on the offset, but still, very nice pit. They put some deadgum good-looking welds on them. All right, Mr. Panther 23, take it easy, bud. Go get you a drink. Yeah. Hey, you can go on Facebook Marketplace. Before I'd go and spend any kind of deadgum big money on a smoker, I would get on Facebook Marketplace and go to look in there. You can find somebody that's local that's got a pit that you just can do a little bit to, and not put that much money in it, still keep it under $1,000. I was coming home from work yesterday and just happened coming down Highway 12 outside of Mauriceville, between Deweyville and Mauriceville, and there's a big old freaking 250-gallon offset smoker for sale over there. I didn't stop and look at the price on it, but I bet you can. It's been there for a while. You could probably get that for under $2,000 on a trailer too. And there's a guy over here in Buna, Texas. I can't remember what the name of that guy is, but he builds smokers and puts pretty good little paint jobs on them. But he wants about $4,500 for his. Have I ever cooked on a reverse flow? Let's see. Facebook Marketplace used to, but it looks new after I coated it. Yeah. Just keep that deadgum smoker coated with oil, man, and it'll last you forever. Have I ever cooked on a reverse flow? So I don't know. Pellet smoker reverse flow. So I built a custom pellet smoker. That's a cabinet. That's about the cooking chamber's 5 foot tall by 28 inches deep and 38 inches wide with 5 slide out racks. And I put the deadgum stack down on the side where the air's got to come up and do that. So technically it's a reverse flow. But as far as a reverse flow stick burner, I have not. For sure, get local if you can on the addition of initial price tag. There's shipping cost. Yeah, if you got a pit, man, if you got any pit builder that's close by you, you can go to them and they're not going to tell you no if you want something a little bit different. It may cost you just a little bit more, but it's not going to cost you as much as the shipping for the workhorse pits or the fat stacks, or depending on where you're at. Shipping on the heaviest smoker, you're looking at a couple $100 just in shipping, man. But you can go to any custom pit maker and you can get something made just the way you want it if you can't do it yourself. That's a good point, BS Barbecue. Renegade Pit Barbecue, how you doing, man? I have one of Big Phil's 24x48 blue smokers on order. Was just finished shipping my way to 19th. How much did, if you don't mind us asking, how much did that run you for that Big Phil smoker? Them are some nice smokers. That's what you got, Ted. Yeah, that Big Phil is not too far away from me. If I ain't mistaken, I think they're out of Houston. That's about 3 hours from here. 1,700. That's not bad. That's not bad at all for a backyard pit. That's right there on par. That's a good deal. What's a dang good one deal? I have to look that out. I'm not sure exactly which one the Blue Smoke is. $20. Hey man, as long as that's your dream smoker, dude, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Yeah, if you're gonna spend that kind of money on a pit, you might as well make it what you want. That's why I built that pit back there. I went to a few places around here, and I just didn't see nothing that I liked, so I said, "The heck with it, I'm gonna build my own." Caddo Mills, outside of Greenville, Texas. So that's up in North Texas, ain't it? Greenville. Look it up on maps. Yeah, it's 4 hours and 8 minutes away from me. Yeah, that's up above Dallas. Big Fields Smokers. Caddo Mills. This whole time I thought they were in Houston, man. Guess not. They're up there by Dallas. Ted, are you Ted? And Hojo on the breathing foreman. Got you a flat top on that firebox, huh? That's pretty cool. $2,500. That ain't too bad. Hojo Barbecue. What is that Hojo Barbecue on, Ted? I thought about putting a shelf on that one right there, but I just didn't want nothing in the way. That did come 30-inch smoker. You got to kind of reach in the back. I built my smoker a little bit too tall. One of these days, I need to cut about 6 inches out of it and lower it down and weld it. It's still manageable, but I built it a little bit too tall. An old nickname from high school. Oh, I got you. When you gonna start you a YouTube channel, Ted? Kevin James on the breathing foreman. Man, I ain't been on the breathing foreman in a long time. I used to go on that thing. What pits are made near Dallas? So Big Phil Smokers is made near Dallas. Are there any other reputable pit makers I can think of off the top of my head in Dallas? I don't know. We can dead go look on Google Maps. Well, it turns out there's a lot of them in Dallas Fort Worth areas. You got AJ's Custom Cookers, J&R Manufacturing. M Grills, Big Phil Smokers and Metalworks, Johnson Smokers, M&M Barbecue Company. That's just all this stuff I pulled up on Google Maps. Looks like there's about 8 of them around there. That I ain't including some little guy in his backyard just trying to make some money. Yeah, I hear you, Ted. I'm gonna make you some sausage. What kind of sausage you gonna make? I'm gonna be making some sausage here soon. I got so many trimmings piled up in my freezer. I have to start getting rid of something. Reverse flow. I've got some friends that got reverse flow smokers. They're all right. I ain't never been a real big reverse flow guy, but I'm sure they put out good Q2. There you go, Renegade Barbecue. That's what I do. After I done smoked me a few briskets and end up with a lot of trimmings, I'll buy a pork butt with it, and I'll go half pork butt and half brisket trimming and make some sausage with it. I'm waiting for my kids to go back to school because I make that sausage in the house, and it's hard to video with kids and being loud and loudy and loud. But I'm gonna do a jalapeno and pepper jack cheese sausage on one of my videos here before too long. I've just about got me enough brisket trimming saved up. I've only done one sausage making video, and it was just a kind of a hot gut style sausage I did on my channel. All right, BS Barbecue, take it easy, man. Yeah, that radiant heat off the plate, and there's a lot of things I don't like about a reverse flow smoker, but a lot of people swear by them. I like my offset smoker so I can smoke all my meat fat cap up. Mule Skinner. Heck yeah. Some good looking pits. I have to go check them out. I like going on them websites just to look at those pits, man. I think I think Millscale's probably got the best pit out there right now. Millscale and then Moberg. Cat 24x48. That's cool. Got you a brisket and a turkey. Hey, how you going about your brisket, man? What's your process on that? All right, Ted, take it easy, man. I ain't gonna be on here much longer either. It's about to be dark out here. You going salt pepper on your brisket, or you throwing a little extra up on there, man? What you got? You gonna full boat it? You gonna do the chud boat? 7 hours. I'm gonna do a video on a full boat brisket here before too long. I definitely want to. I've been wanting to try it, but man, burn out on brisket. I've cooked a lot of dead gum briskets. in this past year and this year. I just did brisket not too long ago, and I want to try that full boat method out, see what that crunchy bark's like. I always do mine butcher paper, salt and pepper. Every now and again, I'll change it up. The last one I did, I went salt, pepper, and Lowry. I mean, not Lowry's. Did go my Bondler's Fiesta seasonal salt on it for a little change up. Next brisket I smoke is gonna be a Wagyu. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do something good. I like mixing that Wagyu, trimming in my sausage too. Gives it another element of flavor. Salt and pepper. Boy, it feels good out here now. You know, more people showed up for this than I thought they would being a Saturday night. Yeah, setting your bark is crucial, but yeah, you're right. You can do it overnight. I want to do it just to see what it's like. I've done no wrap briskets before, and I guess the benefit in the full boat is that you keep the sides protected. Nothing gets real crunchy on you. Versus a no wrap, you're gonna have some burnt edges when you go with a no wrap brisket. Yeah, Quint. So the point end of a Wagyu brisket, about 2 or 3 bites, then I'm done with that. I don't want no more. But the flat end of that brisket is off the chain on the Wagyu brisket. I'll eat more of the flat than anything. Yeah, that full boat. I'm definitely gonna try it. That way I can tag Chud in it. I said I was gonna do it last time I smoked brisket, but I ended up making a how-to brisket video, so I ended up just going with paper. Thanks for the red oak recommendation. That's all I cook with now. Yeah, I mean, I'm red oak all the way, man. I just think that red oak's got another layer of flavor on that smoke that post oak don't have. Post oak's good, don't get me wrong, but I think red oak's a tad bit smokier, and it's got a not necessarily a spice, but it's got a flavor to it that no other oak that I've ever smoked with. I've burnt live oak, I've burnt water oak, I've burnt post oak, and red oak's just where it's at. I've got my wood pile separated. I got nothing but red oak in one pile, and then I got mixed oak. It's got post oak in it, and mostly post oak and water oak in it. Whatever I feel like using that day is what I use. Trumpet Master released a second video. Go take care of your fire, Renegade. I know how it is. I'll go check that out here in a little bit. I think Trumpet Master's a sleeper in that competition, man. He's the dude sitting over there in the corner that don't say nothing. He's quiet, but he's fixing to thin the herd out. Oh, he did a promo. What did he get for the second round? What's he cooking? Hey, S.J. Cooks did a pretty good looking brisket on a dadgum Weber. Now, I don't care what anybody says. If you can make a brisket look that good off a Weber, you got some damn skill, man. There ain't no doubt about it. Yeah, Trumpet Master is definitely the dark horse, but in my mind, I'm thinking 805 barbecue is the favorite, man. That dadgum George, he's creative. He's creative, and he puts a little bit of a culinary twist on it. But I don't know, dessert might do him in. We'll see. We'll see what he's got. I need to go check out those next round, see who's up against who. Oh, SJ Cooks. I gave him a sub the other day. I went back and watched some of his videos. I like the way he does his channel. How he narrates throughout. I think that's pretty cool. Dogs barking. Oh, there goes the dogs. What are y'all going after? Looks like the live chat's gonna thinned out a little bit. I got 4 on now. I need to really do this on a deadgum weekday where more people can tune in on in the evening. If I ain't got work next Thursday, I'll do this live chat or on a Friday night. That way more people can get up in there. Yeah, we got 8 back on. What are you cooking for your next video, Panchucko? What you got? Cook for dinner. So I started my channel. I said, heck, I'm gonna do these old country mods right here, and I'm gonna tape it so people can look at it. And then freaking, I started getting a little bit of subscribers here and there on a deadgum cell phone, shitty videos. So I figured, heck, maybe I'll make some good videos. I'll get a lot of subscribers. That's how I started mine, man. I'm trying to debate on whether or not I want to shoot a video tomorrow night, man. It's been too freaking hot here lately. Anybody got any more questions? All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. It's fixing to be dark out here, and looks like everybody's starting to log off. So I'll do another live stream next week, probably next Friday night, something like that. And I got another video dropping Tuesday on a pork butt smoked like a brisket. So thank y'all all for tuning in and give me a like on your way out. And I appreciate y'all coming and joining in, man. Y'all take it easy. Thank y'all.